Hello and welcome to this month's Angel Oracle card reading for the month of September 2018. Thank you so much for joining me here for this month. I apologise that I've missed a few weeks' readings as I haven't been too well, but we are back here for this September monthly reading. We are using the Energy Oracle cards to see which energies are affecting us this month and how we can navigate our way through. So this is a general reading. So these are cards that pretty well may affect us all in some way. I'm sorry about the light there. The clouds have just sort of gone over the sunshine. This is all about energies that are going to be affecting us all in some way. But obviously, individually, we all have different things going on in our lives as well. And on my website, you'll find a number of readings that could maybe help you decipher some of those things, whether you'd like to do that through an Angel Oracle card reading or Angel Tarot. You could even have a one-to-one Skype reading, or you could have your very own spirit guide reading to see what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. Because they're there for us, walking with us every single day, watching out for us. They've got our back. And that's a really lovely reading to have. And if you would like to go ahead with any of those readings, then just pop the 10% off in the coupon code at the checkout. And you'll get 10% off your reading as well. So I think we pretty much shuffled for this month. So we're going to pull 3 cards to symbolize the energies of this month. Okay, the first card that comes up for us is card 22, which is a master number. Often means that our angels are working very closely with us. And the word on this card is yin yang, yin and yang. This idea of opposites, this idea of our perhaps masculine and feminine energy. But what I'm really picking up from this card, and this goes for me as well, this is for all of us, is that what two halves of ourselves are battling? Are two halves of ourselves battling against each other? We all have elements of our nature that are really positive and great and helpful and empathetic. But we also have parts of our nature that perhaps we want to work on. Perhaps part of our nature is to be secretive. Or perhaps part of our nature is just to not open up to people out of fear. Perhaps part of our nature is to be defensive or shut down. What part of ourselves do we need to bring into the light, so to speak, so that we can get this balanced energy? So I feel like for the month of September, we really are going to be working on those two parts of ourselves. This could, we've said in other readings, when this card has appeared, be about our conscious and subconscious mind. Our conscious mind, like we've said, is the mind that picks up on things that we know about. But our subconscious mind picks up on things that perhaps we don't feel like we see. So, for example, a conscious mind could be focusing on watching me in this video right now, but our subconscious mind could be focusing on the fact there's a crystal in the background, or be focusing on things that are going on in the background, basically. And a lot of our subconscious thoughts come to light within our dream time. So it might be a good idea for this month to keep a dream journal so that we can bring together the subconscious and conscious parts of our mind, so that we can bring together our masculine, feminine energy, our receptive energy. We all have both energies regardless of our age, race, sex, gender, sexual orientation. We all have this masculine and feminine energy, the energy that wants to push forth and create new things, and the energy that lets stuff come into us. So action and forcefulness, but receptiveness as well. So a lot to do with balance this month, I feel, but particularly within those light and shadow sides of ourselves. Also this month we have card 18. The card is anxiety. Number 1 and 8 adds up to 9, and 9 is often this number of completion, but not completely. 10 is really massive completion before the wheel turns and we start a new chapter. Whereas 9, we're still figuring some things out. We've come to the end of a road, but there may still be some loose ends. This card of anxiety, we may be feeling anxious about many different things, and this is going to be different for each of us. Some of us may be feeling anxious about our finances, our relationships with others, our career, our life purpose, our health, or maybe even all of the above. There are a lot of pressures in this world. And sometimes anxiety can come up, but often this anxiety, this feeling, is trying to tell us something that something isn't right. It's our body's way of telling us that, not that we're necessarily in danger, but that something needs to change in our lives to bring more harmony, more peace, and more clarity. And it's up to us to decipher what that is. A bit like working with this, shadow aspect of ourselves, or whatever we want to call that. It's asking us to dive deep into what is making us feel anxious. What is bringing up that fear? Is it grief? Is it upset? Is it that we don't know where we're going in life? Do we feel like we're just drifting? So once we've figured out what is triggering that, we can start to work on that slowly. But I feel like this month it's more of a slow process. I don't feel like rushing into things and trying to change things overnight is necessarily going to be helpful. This is more like a step-by-step process for us. We've just got to take our time, have some patience, and have some compassion for ourselves. We've all messed up in life for a start, but we have to have that compassion for ourselves. So self-forgiveness may come into this as well. And also this month we have card 19. Well, there we go. We had number 9, 19, 1 and 9 is 10. Wheel has turned. So it looks like by the end of this month we will have figured some things out. The word on this card is rest and rejuvenation, and we've got this man deep in meditation or thought, and he's really just allowing himself to become one with all that's around him, one with God, one with nature, one with fellow mankind or the animal kingdom. Rest and rejuvenation. It's really important for us this month to get some rest, to allow ourselves to recuperate. As the seasons change, the energy shifts just naturally, and that can be quite jarring sometimes, because we're run by this. There's this notion that humans perhaps aren't like other animals, where we can't sense the shifts in energies, that we can't sense nature changing, but we can. And this rest and rejuvenation is going to be really vital for us. The words that are coming through are be kind to yourself. Be kind to ourselves. Show ourselves a compassion that perhaps we'd show somebody else. We have to show ourselves that same compassion. So really a month, to sum up, of healing, balancing how we feel, balancing our emotions, balancing our health, releasing that anxiety, but not being hard on ourselves if we are anxious, and not trying to do it all overnight, but just diving into what the root cause of some issues could be, and giving ourselves that space for rest and rejuvenation is going to be so important. Take a break, or even just a day off. Watch some films, read a book, however we relax, get a warm hot bath, pamper ourselves basically. So I hope that you've enjoyed the reading for the month of September. I hope that you do find some rest and rejuvenation, and that you do extend that kindness and compassion to yourself, which I know you show to other people. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And until we speak again next month, I'm sending you so much love and happiness. Be sure to tune into the weekly videos if you'd like to see what's going on next week, or in the weeks of September. Until then, take care. Lots of love, Alyssa.